Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Brandalorian 88 coming at you with another action figure review. And today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Frag Viper. Very excited to get this guy in hand. Was not a fan of the original design, I will admit, but once I saw what the classified updates were with those initial renders and promotional images, I had to get my hands on him, and we'll talk about that later. But just looking at him in the packaging here, standard new packaging with the Cobra symbol there, Frag Viper up here. A very, very cool looking shot of the Frag Viper holding one of his Green Goblin looking frags there, looking very menacing and intimidating. Looking at the back there, a really cool Dio shot of the Frag Vipers raiding this temple. I like that a lot. We've got all of the specs here, QR code there. He is number 153 in the line, and without further ado, let's crack him up. Okay, taking a look at the Frag Viper out of the package and taking a look first at that head sculpt. That is really, really cool. And this was actually the main reason why I personally was excited to have this character, was the fact that they turned the Frag Vipers into androids or cyborgs with the human-esque fake skin, enhanced, basically, I'm assuming just like a more advanced battle android trooper, which had me super hyped, so I had to get a few of these. But having the balaclava and then the design making him look very early Terminator-esque. That's what I'm getting with the eyes and the markings on the face. Very, very cool update, in my opinion. I can understand if you're a fan of the classic lore and design of the character not having that, why you may not appreciate it, but me personally, I think it's great. I love having this extra sash, which you can take off. It has a little Cobra symbol there, and Lenny did say that this is a way to differentiate like a squad leader compared to the rest of your squad of Frag Vipers. Really enjoy the color scheme. That's one thing I definitely enjoyed from the original figure. The blues and the oranges and all that. I like that there's a gauntlet only on one hand here, or one forearm. Makes it less symmetrical. Got some almost like Iron Man metal pieces here on the tops of the hand. The gloves look good. Got some pouches here. Again, I appreciate that it's not all symmetrical. You can probably take both of these off, take this off, and mix and match. So you can have a couple of different looking Frag Vipers. We've got a nice holster here along the side of the leg, another holster here on the other side, almost looking like an original Alley Viper, which I'm not bad at. Those are some of my favorite troop builders. Moving on down, the boots and then the shin guards painted. But as far as an aesthetic goes, initially right out of the package, I am a huge fan. Very reminiscent of Terminator. Love it. Okay, so now we'll take a look at articulation. Got some decent articulation there with the arms. Able to rotate up. Double jointed elbows there. Swivel and hinge at the wrist. Head articulation can go up and down about that much. Look down about that much, side to side. Got the ab crunch. Swivel at the waist. Feels pretty good in hand, I will not lie. Can split out pretty well. And we've got double jointed knees there, that's great. And then we've got the ankle rocker and articulation hinge at the ankles. So yeah, articulation, pretty good in my opinion. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at his accessories. And first up, we have this backpack, which looks really good. I always enjoy when they have a backpack here. And we've got a little port here, I believe, for the giant tube that he comes with, but we'll take a look at that later. We've got a peg, so we can peg right in the back. And then we've got another spot for something there. We'll mess with it in a little bit. But it looks like this is where he carries all of his frags that then shoot out of this side into the tube, into his highlight weapon that he comes with. But yeah, the backpack looks good. We've got said tubing that was referenced, and this looks really good. It's quite pliable, almost like it feels like it's snake-like and articulated. But I feel like that's gonna go really well for us to put it in the backpack like so, and then into the gun. So that's great. And then we've got these two little Uzi-like identical submachine guns that I believe will go into both of his holsters, so that's great. Enjoy that. Then we've got the highlight weapon, which looks really cool. Random, totally random, but this is what the original character had. It looks like it has a little machine gun at the edge of it too. And this is where the frags will kind of shoot out, and they can scoop them and toss them and get them into some fun poses with this. It's painted well and sculpted well. Then we've got the shooting highlight itself, or the shooting frag that can port into that weapon, which will get it all hooked up. I don't see a loose frag. I think I would have liked to have had just a singular frag. That would have been cool. But nevertheless, we did not get one. And then last but not least, we've got the OG Frag Viper helmet, which actually, looking at this in person, looks better than I could have imagined. I like the way it's painted. It looks mean, it looks unique, it looks like a giant bug, or like a old school submarine or scuba diver. And then we've got this, which will port into the breather. So we'll get him all hooked up and see what he looks like. Man, so hooking him all up, he looks awesome. I really like how everything ports very nicely from the backpack into the highlight, and then from the backpack into the breathing mask. So it just looks really cool and mean. This guy looks like he is going to do some damage. I'm glad I got a few of these, because I'm going to have one displayed without the helmet, and have a couple of Frag Vipers with the helmet flanking the squad leader. Very, very, very cool looking. And then here is the frag ported with the smoke into the edge of the highlight, and that looks cool too. So you can get him into some nice dynamic action poses there. And here is a Frag Viper with the original bat that we got in Classified, and these look like they pair up pretty well together. A couple of androids there, one battle android trooper, Frag Viper, cyborg. And then here's a Frag Viper with my personal favorite design of the bat that they've done so far, the Arctic bat. And I think these two really go well together. Very much looking forward to having my Frag Vipers and my bats together on the shelf. And here we have the Frag Viper with a couple other Frag Vipers that I grabbed. Took the sashes off the other two and took the helmet off of this one so he can be the squad leader, main cyborg. So it differentiates them. I got this one on the right with the Uzis, and then this one with the highlight machine as well. So you can have them in a couple of different looks, and I think these are great. Every time I think that the G.I. Joe Classified team has given us their best army builder, then they throw another badass one at us. So I think it came out awesome. Very excited to have them in my collection. But let me know what you all think in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.